It was supposed to be a celebration. The clinking of silverware, the fake laughter, the perfectly arranged smiles. Every detail rehearsed like a performance. And then I said it. "I'm excited for the wedding next week." Silence. Just for a moment. Then my sister laughed, a short, cruel laugh that didn't belong in a family home. "What?" she said, her tone dripping with mock innocence. "It's already over." My mother-in-law smiled, tight, victorious. She turned her phone toward me. A picture. The wedding. My fiancé. My sister. The vows. The kiss. My world didn't shatter. It froze. My sister smirked. "Oops," she said. "I must have given you the wrong date. LOL." I didn't speak. I didn't cry. I walked away in silence. And they mistook that silence for defeat. Back then, I used to think silence was weakness, that the one who didn't speak lost the argument. But silence, true, deliberate silence, is a weapon. It gives you space to breathe, to think, to plan. When my sister Sarah first introduced me to Daniel, I never imagined I was watching my own tragedy begin. She had someone new every few months. He was supposed to be another. But this time, she lingered. I could see the flicker in her eyes when I told her Daniel and I were engaged. The envy she tried to dress up as joy. She smiled at our engagement party. She held my hand, complimented my ring, said, "You finally found someone who loves you for you." I believed her. Until her visits became more frequent. Until Daniel started working late. Until I found the hair tie, hers, on the nightstand. It's funny how betrayal doesn't explode. It seeps in quietly, like a leak you notice too late. When I confronted Daniel, I didn't scream. I didn't beg. I just watched him fumble through lies too flimsy to stand on. He said I was imagining things, that Sarah was like a sister to him. I nodded. I even smiled. That was the moment I stopped loving him. I moved out that night, but not before copying everything from his laptop. Messages, pictures, receipts, dates. Every lie turned into evidence. Sarah thought she'd won. She thought she'd stolen something from me. But I wasn't interested in stealing back. I wanted her to live with what she took. Revenge began with patience. I stayed quiet for months. I attended family dinners. I even congratulated them publicly when the wedding was announced. My mother cried with relief, thinking I'd forgiven. Forgiven? No. I was preparing. Daniel had a weakness for admiration. Sarah had one for validation, so I gave them both. I sent Daniel a polite message, said I was happy for him, that I wanted peace. Then I sent him a video file, just one. It wasn't explicit, not exactly. Just enough to make his stomach drop. A recording from the night before their engagement when he came to talk. His hands on me, his voice saying, "I made a mistake marrying her." He didn't know I recorded it. He didn't know Sarah's best friend, my quiet, observant ally, would play that video at their private wedding after-party, the one I wasn't invited to. The fallout was silent, too. Daniel's company dropped him. The video circulated. No one knew where it came from. Sarah's friends turned cold. My mother-in-law stopped calling. And me? I moved cities, started a business, bought my own house. But I didn't disappear. I sent the wedding gift late, 2 champagne flutes, engraved. On one, for the bride who lies. On the other, for the groom who pretends. No note, no return address. Just the sound of their silence in response. Months later, at a family dinner, they sat across from me again. Sarah, pale and brittle. Daniel, jobless and restless. My mother pretending not to notice the tension. Sarah tried to make small talk. "You look happy," she said. I smiled. "I am." She looked away first. That's how I knew it was over. People think revenge is loud, dramatic, explosive. It isn't. It's measured. It's the quiet reclaiming of power they thought they stole from you. It's the calm after you've already set the world on fire and walked away without a burn. They said I was too calm when I saw that photo, that I must have been broken. No, I was calculating. And when the time came, I let silence speak for me. Because sometimes the most devastating sound you can make is none at all. Now, when I sit at a family dinner and lift my glass, I look at the people who once smirked at my pain. They avoid my eyes. Good, let them. They don't know peace like I do now. They live in constant fear of what I might still have, what I might still reveal. I don't need to say a word. They already regret enough for both of us.